I got a topic I want to speak about, and I know you guys may have something that you want to, us to like dissect and just get straight into it and chop it up.
Yeah, but this is not your light, okay?
It's not my light. Oh,
No.
okay. All right. I will dim my light. I will dim. I'll dim my light and I'll let you guys start. I'm gonna jump in. You know me already. I'm just gonna go crazy at it. All right.
So what you got for us today? What do you want to chat about today?
Oh, is it me?
Oh yeah, it is you.
Guest of honor, right? Bringing in the topics.
Yes.
Have we introduced you? This is Ags, guys.
Oh, hello.
I think you have introduced her already.
I think you have.
Oh yeah, you did.
You did.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks for having me, guys.
That's all right.
So I think a topic that I've heard recently is about spinning the block. I don't know if you guys have heard that terminology before.
I've never heard of that before.
But it's like going back to your ex.
Okay, this sounds interesting. I like that.
Is it a good idea to go back to your ex? Like, Maya Jama went back to Stormzy. I love Stormzy. So I had no qualms about that. As long as they're happy. It looks like they're happy. But it's spinning the block for everyone. I don't know.
You know what? It's kind of difficult to say if it's not or it is. And if there's something substantial there that you're going back to, then yeah, it's all up to you. But for me personally, would I want to go back to my ex? No. I don't agree with what you're.
Right, I'm right in the middle here,
Yes,
guys.
please. Oh dear. I loved him. I did love him, but he broke my heart, man. And I like revenge. So I feel like if we get back together, every time I remember, I'd be like, do you remember? Why did you do that? What? And then it's not productive, but
I think it's about growth. Like, I think it depends when you were together, how long you've been apart, and if there's been growth individually for it to come together. So I think it depends on the reasons why you broke up as well in the first place. And like I said, has there been growth since your breakup? And if there hasn't been, then you're literally walking back into the same problems.
Yeah.
okay.
And that's what it is. So that's the reason why it's kind of difficult, because as I said, if you were in a bad breakup before, you know what I mean, you don't really want to repeat that same cycle again.
Yeah.
But as the person change, because those are the questions you're gonna have to ask before you even think
but
about.
sometimes it's not even about if the person's changed.
So what would it be then?
Listen, chemistry is a thing. Can I just say, people underestimate the power of chemistry. When you meet someone, and you're with them and you're like, pow, 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 right? And everything is just like you meet each other on the same level, intellectually, mentally,
Yeah.
Just say, I don't know, you find out something terrible about the person.
Yeah.
That the person is a murderer or something.
Yeah.
Is that going to change how you feel about the person?
It should do.
I would hope that it does.
Yeah, it should do.
Because even though you're talking about all this chemistry and all these things, you know what I mean? Does that still give you, does that still grant you that, okay, let me go back to that person?
Yeah.
Because remember, breakup is hard. And you still got those breakup in the back of your head. If for instance, both of you decided, oh, you know what, we're not ready to pursue whatever it is, or it start off in a kind of situation where it wasn't any meaningful relationship, but there's some sort of connection, and you both went separate.
Yeah.
Then it's kind of cool to get back because you didn't leave on a, on a bad note or anything like that.
You and your ex broke up. You decided, look, okay, because, all right. Oh, gosh, so many different things. What if you're compatible only sexually?
Because the relationship's not just about being sexually compatible. It's intellectual, it's emotionally compatible, it's awareness of each other.
Yeah.
And I feel like spinning the block is like familiarity breeds content. Do you know what I mean? It's like, you'd rather go back to something that you know than try and explore something new.
Yeah.
So I think that's the trap that a lot of us fall into.
You're blocking yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. You know, as I say, familiarity. You know what I mean? But, you know, I don't know if it's good. I don't know if it's bad. I would say each to their own. You know what I mean? Because just for sexual connection, that sounds more like a just...
So is it good to have a link up, a hook up every now and then?
With your ex?
Yeah.
No.
I don't think...
Because there's always going to be that emotional element to it, isn't it? And that's the part that hurts the most.
Yeah. Of course, that's going to be the part that's going to hurt. So... if it's what they call it friends with benefit. I don't know. If it's a friends with benefit thing, you know what I mean, then that's not a relationship. That's just you know what I mean, when we feel the vibe.
When is spinning the block?
Okay.
I think when after like I said earlier, I think if there's been a good amount of time between the both of you, and time meaning nobody's speaking to each other, there's no communication, you've gone your way to do your own thing, they've gone their way to do their own thing. Yeah. And you've both healed or developed or growth in whichever area was lacking. I don't know, matured.
Yeah.
Even. And then when your paths cross again and you realise that actually this person's different, I think maybe that's when it's acceptable.
Yeah. You're right. You're right to say that. You know, I'm just gonna extend on it. Like you had a relationship with that person before. You know what I mean? And there were certain things that you need to do to really either mature yourself or fix yourself. But you needed that space to do that. Yeah. But you haven't moved on with anybody else. Yeah. You know, both of you haven't moved on. So you're still there, you know what I mean, growing. But then, as I said, your path cross again, and then you realize now we both can offer us each other something, you know what I mean, something special. Then, of course, then there's no problem going back. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because there is no one that you're going to hurt in this process. You both are single. You both want a relationship, and you're both ready to go again.
Spanner?
Yeah.
Thinking of myself, and you got to just brace with me because we're married, yeah? But imagine, my ex coming back and saying, yeah, Amma, I want to be with you.
While you're married.
While I'm married.
No, that's disrespectful.
That's
go back to where you came from.
Exactly.
Go back to where you came from.
And that's what it is. That's disrespect because they see that you have moved on. Yeah. They see that you are now either happy or happier, and now you want to come in the mix. Why? It's like you had this opportunity to do this, but you didn't do it.
Maybe they come when you're in trouble. You see, like that song, "Why do you come here when you know I could trouble?"
I love it, Amma. There's always a song for every situation.
When I don't want to.
Go, girl.
You understand?
Of course.
Some of them, and they're users, aren't they? Yeah. Because they know, okay, if you've got troubles in love, you're down and out. Yeah. They're the ones who are like, babe, come. You know, or whatever. I don't know.
Do you think is men who does this, or
I was going to say, you know, is it different for men than it is for women when they're spinning the block? Do you think for men it's about maturity or?
Can I be?
Is it just the sex?
I'm going to be the weird one. I think most men spinning the blocks is more for the sex.
Yeah.
It's like,
so why do they lie? Why can't they just be honest and say, listen,
what?
I'm not really looking at a relationship, because they will make it look like they want to be in a relationship.
But they have to do that.
Why?
Because they realize that's the only way they're gonna get in. You understand? Go on.
I was just gonna say, for us women, when we lie down with a man, it's more emotional. There's an emotional element to it. But I don't know, for guys,
guys don't really guys don't carry emotion in that department. There's no emotion. You know, it's all about whoop whoop whoop. Yeah, man, eat a food, nice. You know what I mean? And then you move on. You know what I mean? I'm thinking like, but the only time the emotion really comes into play is when you actually really love the person. Yeah. You know, but it's not the sex. It's not the sex emotion. It's the love emotion. I love this person. I care for this person. You know what I mean? I want to be there for this person. But if it's for the sex, the sex is just another bit of pleasure for that moment, you know. But I guess for women, it's different because you guys feel that connection and that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That love.
Not
different.
speaking for all women,
Yeah.
but for some
women,
it could
yeah.
just be sex. But
yeah,
I think majority of
How do you,
women,
as a woman, all right, so what advice would you give as a woman, yeah? Supposing we want to be like that, how do we do that? Can you give us the steps?
if you want to be like what?
Not emotionally tied.
You
what
can.
are the steps?
You can't really.
There are steps.
no, you can't tell.
You can't.
It's
You can't.
emotional intelligence, but you can't.
No, it's not emotional intelligence.
I think it is emotional
it's more-
intelligence.
It's more biological. It's more scientific.
Scientific?
I think it's something that can be learnt. Like you can learn to control your emotions
Yeah.
or be aware of your emotions in that moment.
I think after if you have been hurt, then you start changing your ways, how you deal with things. Okay, you've been hurt. Like you've been with 2-3 guys and they hurt you. You know the 4th guy, you're gonna be a little bit tighter. You're gonna be holding back a little bit. You're not gonna give in as much as you used to give before. So that is, as I say, learned. You're learning how. But naturally, a guys don't kill me. Yeah, I'm just saying, do not kill me. But naturally, from a guy perspective, is what we see we want. You understand? We see with our eyes, ooh, look at that. Damn, man. You know what I mean? I want to eat that, whatever. And then you pursue that. The moment you get it, you probably maybe want to go twice or once, you know, or 3 times if you're bored. You know what I mean? Unless you actually like that person and you really want to be with that person, that's the only time, you know what I mean, you're going to start develop that feeling over time. But if you're just a player, you ain't got no feelings. You just want, okay, on to the next one and the next one and the next one.
Yeah, but
you know what
some
I mean?
have got this deceitful talk. Yeah?
Yeah.
Deceitful talk of, I want to be with you. We can make this work.
Yeah.
Da. When really and truly,
yeah.
they just want the tun.
But you, all right. The reason why they do that is,
You
as I
don't
was
have
saying,
to do that. You could just be honest.
No.
Let somebody make a chance.
Listen,
make a choice.
As I'm saying, this is the thing. I'm sure they say men are hunters. Is that what they say?
Yeah.
Men are hunters, natural hunters. So is every scenario or every other way of how to get what they want. All right, for instance, listen, look at this situation. You approach a girl, you see her, she look nice. You start to talk to her. You start to listen to her conversation and where she's going with her conversation. Oh, you know me, I'm looking for somebody who can love me for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? I want to get married. I want to have 2 kids. I don't want to deal with any married man. And the guy is analyzing what she's saying.
Yeah.
Next thing, watch this now. So the girl flipped it. So tell me something. Are you seeing anyone? Nah, I'm single. Even if you have a ring, he's under the table, quickly like squeezing off that ring fast, you know. You know what I mean? The girl already seen this already. The girl has already seen this ring already. You got me? Because girl analyze everything. But he's there trying to slip the ring off. So now he's becoming single.
Yeah.
Okay, even if she see the ring and he can't take it out because his aunt was in prison, he start no story.
I'm
you know
divorced,
what? Yeah,
but
I was married. I still wear the ring, but you know what I mean. We're in a bad relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And because he knows there's
Her
one thing he
criterias.
wants. He wants to top that. And because he wants to top that, he's going to make sure that he says everything to tick your boxes for you to say, yeah, he's the guy. He's the nice one. And then, boom, he beat it up. And then all of a sudden, he probably change. You know, and it's shameful, guys.
It's true. I watched them.
But it's what it is.
I literally watched a TV program. I won't name what the show was.
Yeah.
But it's basically that scenario. So it was a doctor, she was a patient, and obviously you could see the chemistry between the 2 of them.
Yeah.
And then he didn't tell her he was married at first until it got really hot, and he started backing off. I think his conscience came into play. But then he eventually, in the last moment, told her that he was actually married.
Yeah.
But by this time, my girl is too far in.
Right, there you go.
She's too far in.
Yeah.
But then she's like, tell me that you're in a bad relationship. Tell me that your marriage is breaking up.
Yeah.
And he tells her, he's like, nah, I'm happily married. But he's never met anybody like her before.
So who does he
all
want?
These things that he's still saying to her.
Yeah.
They end up doing the thing, and then afterwards the wife calls him, but then they do it again.
Yeah.
And then she gets comfortable thinking that they're in some kind of relationship.
Yeah.
And then she calls him one time while he's with his wife. He texts her saying, please don't ever call me while I'm with my wife.
Yep, there you
it's
go.
Like, where'd you go with that? Where'd you go from there?
Right there, your dreams, your emotion, your aspiration, your life, your house, everything has been crushed right there.
Yeah.
But why did he pursue it?
I've just explained it before.
That's what Troy just explained. That
I've just
he
explained
saw
to you
that he wanted,
and he's gonna use every method to catch that fish.
He's a hunter.
So now who does he want?
He wants his wife.
He never had no intentions of leaving his wife.
It was never. That was never in the back of his mind or on his tongue or on his forehead. He just see what he wanted and that just looked good to him.
But the damage it does is not fair.
I understand that,
and I think people don't think about when the person is left on the other side.
Yeah.
It's not right.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
And it's true what you said, because when I used to go to church, they used to say men are moved by what they see, and women are moved by what they hear.
Yeah.
You know?
But yeah, we've gone from spinning the block to...
I'm telling you to all. But you see, this is what I like this conversation. It's just showing you that, you can move from one place to the other, but it still come under the same kind of context. You know what I mean? Spinning the block, but with a little extension on it. You know what I mean? And men just need to, I don't know, guys.
Have you guys actually spun the block before?
I have spun the block before. Like, you know what I mean? Like way back. And I think it was the wrong decision. Yeah. Because it's like everything that was there before just repeat itself. You get what I mean? And I'm like, I'm back at the same spot. Now I understand. I know I remember why I left. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, I was hearing a story. I can't remember where I get the story from. And the guy, I was actually driving and this guy was telling me a story of a rebound. Wait, what is the name of it again?
Spinning the block.
Spinning the block. Right. So this story is about this guy who had a spin in the block. So he used to top this girl. And he said, anyway, the girl is good. Must say, yo, there's something fat on him, you know what I mean? He might exaggerate and say, yo, it's like the best thing he has ever had. Yeah. Okay, cool. But he has lost contact for some reason. And then out of the blue, he was going through his phone and I think he saw the name and he texted and they start talking. And then he invited her over for Netflix and chill.
Oh, Netflix.
And him said, basically, when him do a one round, after him done the one round, you know what I mean? And it brings back the memory of the good. Then after that, the conversation starts. And that's when he actually remember why they stopped talking in the first instance. He said this girl was a mad woman. Oh. He said after that, she started talking some stuff and he's like, gosh, he just came up with a quick excuse fast, like, yo, I need to get this girl out of my house, like, fast. Black and delete instant, mate. Whoa. So that's what I'm saying. So rebound, you know what I mean, can be bad, you know what I mean? Because it can just stir up some.
Sometimes the like if I was to think of going back to my ex, it's more the fantasy that you create in your head of what it could be. This whole, utopia and it's going to be perfect and this and that. But in reality...
Yeah, it's not the case.
It's real life, man. Yeah. And imagine if you leave. Supposing I left you, went to my ex, and then that was a shit experience. Are you taking me back?
Take what?
Take me back, babe.
Where I go? Back to where you're coming from.
Do I hear a role play coming on?
No, I'm not going to do a role play. I'm going to do a role play on the next one.
Yeah, but you should take me back because...
Because of what?
Because...
Wait. So you left me to go back round at the corner up on your foolishness.
I know it sounds absurd, but listen. I just wanted to see.
What? See what?
What would it?
What were you missing?
Like?
What you were missing?
Yeah.
Return to sender. Hey, listen. I am stamping that label, mate.
I just want to see what it's like. And then I came back and I realised you're the best. You're the one for me.
Wrong address.
Wrong
address, I'm sorry.
It sounds like some Love Island stuff.
Listen, wrong address, straight up.
I don't know how people can do that Love Island, just dating here, and you're dating in front of everyone.
Everybody.
So you could have had a night in the hideaway with one guy, and then next minute you guys fall out, and then you're dating someone else, and pure confusion.
It's confusing. I don't think it's real. I think it's all that myth in it. It's just like for show business, don't it?
Yeah,
because once the show is over, they're looking for the next reality program to jump in. You're thinking like, what happened over there? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but some of these reality shows are on point, man. And it's you who introduced me to them.
Pure
and then I just get addicted.
But that's what it is, isn't it? You need something to kind of keep your brain stimulated, innit?
Yeah.
And going on, innit?
Reality from your reality.
Mm-hmm. So, guys, I want you to tell me, this one is for the public. I want you to tell me, would you take back your ex? And if so, why would you take back your ex? That is the question. I want you to answer that. Because I'm not taking back none of my ex, I'm telling you.
Yeah, but it depends on what the problem was.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter right now.
Supposing money was the issue, yeah?
What money?
Money, like, they were broke and he kept spending the money on the wrong thing or whatever. And then he comes back, he's clearing $500,000.
That's not my problem, that.
Yeah.
I think you wouldn't take it back.
It's not about the money, though.
No, but if it was the money that was the problem, why you can't be together, and now he's got money.
I think it's different.
Yeah, it's different for everybody.
For me to leave a relationship, it's not just going to be one element. I think it's going to be different things. Different things piling up. And then you're going to have that one thing that broke the camel's back.
That's exactly what it is.
But it's not just going to be one element.
So would you spin the block?
I would if I didn't leave the block with the ick.
Yeah. If
I hadn't left with an ick,
I would. That is the perfect answer.
I ultimately get the ick.
Yeah.
Once I'm done, it's like,
I can't
so
again.
If you leave the block with the ick,
if I never got the ick,
then it's a difference. Because once you get that
but
feeling,
if you never got the ick, maybe you wouldn't have left.
I think for me, when I get the ick, it's normally after I've left.
Yeah.
And then the idea of going back to you gives me the ick.
Yeah,
everything's changed.
Right.
Everything's changed. The thought of you touching me.
The mind. The mind just locked off. Like I'm not going back there again.
Yeah.
For a man that's worse because the tool ain't gonna work. I'm telling you, that tool is.
No money,
dead.
no house,
nothing
no
at all.
car. No matter what you're giving me, I'll take it from a distance.
That's what it is. Yeah. So, is it safe to say we can wrap up on that topic?
Yeah,
we can wrap up and say, I think you've consolidated it by saying, if you leave with an ick, we ain't spinning no block.
That is.
But if there was no ick,
then definitely jumping back on the truck.
My husband will take me back.
It means there's still
after I've spun the block.
You'll be lucky. I'm gonna have to spin a few blocks myself first. Then
don't even think about that.
So it's one-sided coin.
Yes.
Every coin got three sides.
What have you got there? What is next? We are not going on that topic.
All right.
But wait, babes, can I just ask you this question? Because I've noticed it's a theme that has been going up in all of these conversations we've been having. Do you find men are really dishonest?
I think there's a huge potential for them to be. But do you know what? Is it because you're trying to protect our feelings? Or
I'm glad. You know what?
You think
you see
you're
why I
trying
like
to protect
Uggs?
us?
You see why I like Uggs?
But we don't want protecting.
Yeah, but
I can understand that's your point that you're coming from. In a weird way, I get it.
In a weird way, that is the facts. We are trying to protect your feeling because we don't want to see you hurt. So the
Even though you're the one that's hurting
lies, yeah. Even though we're the one who's hurting you, the lies is what we want to use to just keep everything smooth. You understand? We don't want to see it hurt, but we still have to lie because the shit is still going to happen, but we just have to lie.
Yeah.
And that's what it is.
Babe, we were reading this thing the other day. This woman spent a whole heap of money on the wedding. She has spent money on the wedding. Yeah. And then how many weeks before the wedding? 3 months or
3 months? 3 months. 3 months before the wedding.
He's saying, "Oh, we should get married in like 5 to 10 years from now."
5 to 10 years.
Yeah. And I like things the way we are. We have our joint account and all these things.
So what's your take on that?
She bought the rings.
No.
And I'm like, where's the honesty? Just tell her.
I'd rather my man bought me a £50 engagement wedding ring, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I'm not buying my own ring. But that, to me, that defeats the whole purpose.
It does defeat the purpose. And I was saying to her,
and that's the thing, men, the level of dishonesty that men go to, he could have cut that off long time when she was paying for the venue. Babe, I don't want to get married.
But he could have said that, but that's where the lie is coming again. He's going to hurt her feelings. Why I'm saying that?
Which feelings is hurt worse now? She said, I've got to go and pretend to all my friends that it's all okay. I'm not bothered about it. But you know what it is,
though, with us women sometimes? We're so delulu. Surely he would have been giving you signs that there's not going to be no marriage. But you're moving full speed ahead.
Troy said that
organizing.
Earlier.
No, but he would have probably, there's signs that us women, we're like dululu. We're just so involved in I'm getting married.
Yeah.
That you're not even seeing that Troy has been silent the whole time.
There you go. Wait.
He said that he's dropping hints. Yeah. And I'm like, it's not about hints. When you're spending money.
Listen, you know the program that we watch, Love is Blind, and then they get married.
Yeah.
So there was a couple, AD, and I can't remember the guy's name. But this guy spent the whole show, firstly, telling AD, who's the female, telling her he's not sure if he can commit to the relationship until he sees her physically. Yeah. Because it's Love is Blind.
Yeah. I remember that one.
After he meets her physically, he's like,
girl, he see what he wants. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So they get intimate, they're physical, whatever it is. But throughout this whole process, my man's telling her, my dad cheated on my mom. He's got commitment issues. He doesn't know if he's dealt with that before. Every single conversation they had, he's talking about. He's worried about cheating on her. So he's already preempted
that it probably gonna happen
and warning her. Yeah. And then when we get to the altar, you've got to decide: are you going to say yes or no? Guess what? He says no. Everybody's shocked. Why? My man's been telling you from day one. He's been telling us the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but babes, this is what I'm saying.
Yeah. What? So can I jump in? This is why I'm saying to her, like, I can't blame the guy because, as you said, you just explained about that scene in that show. He's been dropping hints. Yeah. So he's been telling her like, "Oh, babes, I think we should wait. Let's do this first." But she's like, "Oh, all my friends are getting married.
No, but
I'm getting
wait.
No. Forget. I'm not talking about the show.
Oh,
I'm talking about this scenario where there's 3 months before the wedding. He says what he's been saying these things long time ago. Like, you know what I mean? He has to be dropping hints. Yeah. But she's the one going out, booking venue. Yeah. She's going out, getting all her bridesmaids ready, doing all this thing, buying rings and all this thing, making preparation. And he's just sitting there like, this girl ain't understand what I'm trying to tell her. I am not going to get married. I'm not ready yet. Yeah. Let's wait for 10 years time or 5 years time. Because he's worried that they may get divorced. So for me mention that thing, it tells you he's not really into that. So you get what I'm saying? So now, remember, we know somebody who's in a similar boat.
Who?
We know somebody from down the road who she's been pursuing this guy. She's the one who married the guy. She married the guy, she brought him to the UK, and then the guy is run back to Jamaica right now.
Sorry,
I can't call any names.
I know, sorry, go on.
Yeah. Try to remember the situation. The lady pursued the guy, married. She get a piece of money, she rented down a yard, Jamaica. She go marry the dude. And then she came back, my husband at Jamaica.
Yeah, I know.
And then all of a sudden, years pass and this husband is still in Jamaica. And I keep saying, if this man want to come to foreign, he'd have been here a long time. You forced this marriage onto him. Then all of a sudden he came here and he don't even want to spend 6 months here. He's back again because this is not his life. This is what you want for him. So a lot of women force marriage onto man that is unnecessary. And then when the man walk away at the altar left you can't understand. Yeah, we understand you're doing it for your friends and your families and whatever it is, but it's both of you have to want this. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is a message. This is a message to all the dudes out there.
You do get the clues. You do get the clues.
You will get the clues.
I'm not looking for clues. This is not Monopoly.
I know.
Or Cluedo or whatever.
This is why you've got to be aware.
This is my message to all the men that out there.
Tell them.
Even the young ones.
Tell them.
Bros, listen. Be honest. Just say it as it is. Okay?
Do you think
no problem.
Do you think they have the courage to say?
Be honest.
All right, karaoke queen. Do you think they have the courage to say it? Or do you think every woman out there is, are willing to take that from you?
It's not about whether the woman is willing to take
but
it. You don't want to get married.
We don't know the woman he there with, Yeah, some woman out there serious, They were a man,
Okay, this topic will never
all right.
end.
It will never end. It will never end.
But I got a question.
Okay, go on then.
What is the worst lie a dude could tell you?
Oh my God. I got told once that he had cancer, bone cancer.
Hey!
Yeah. I don't know. I'm sure you remember.
Serious?
Yes. So I wouldn't leave. Do you know what I mean? That's how I wouldn't leave the relationship, the abusive relationship.
I remember.
That is a low blow.
Lowest of the low.
No, that's a low blow.
Yeah.
And talking about hospital appointments.
Yeah. So it's like when you're questioning, we don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
So how can you have bone cancer, but yet you're still like, obviously I wasn't too clued up on how the illness affects you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but looking back now, so active.
Yeah.
And bone cancer is the worst one, isn't it?
Of course.
Is it bone or blood? Which one is the one that's the?
I think blood is.
I think it's the marrow.
I think, because the bone is serious. I think both of them is the same.
Yeah.
Anyway,
you know what I mean? Yeah, any cancer is the same. It doesn't really matter. But that's a low blow for any man to tell a woman, just to keep her by your side. And this is a tricky. A lot of people do. It goes for men and women. You play tricks on somebody who don't want to be with you just for you to keep them. And I think that's just wrong.
Trey? What's the worst lie a woman could
tell me? Say the baby after me, no, and say after Paul.
Right, can you say that in English?
Jacket.
I think the worst thing a woman can do for me, or lie a woman can tell me, is telling me that the child is mine, knowing the fact that the child belongs to someone else. Yeah, just because she don't wants to lose me.
That happened to the Cameroonian football player recently with the twins.
I think I've seen that. I seen that on the internet.
Yeah,
that is crazy. I think it's for another footballer, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it was for another footballer.
She spun the block.
Her ex.
She spun the block and then got married to someone else.
So who does she want now?
She's married to the Cameroonian man.
But does he want her now?
Whoa.
Are they still together?
I have no idea. I think it's blowing up now. But twins as well, twin boys.
That is crazy.
They must be like 5, 6.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. For me, that will kill me because I formed a bond with these kids. And then all of a sudden, finding out that these kids are not mine. There was a story in Jamaica. The lady had 5 kids. And the man only fathered the middle one.
He thought they were all his.
He thought they were all his. Because he was there.
Yeah. Oof.
He was there from the first one born, like 18 years and is the middle child is not even the last one.
At least one of them is his.
He finally got one. You know what I mean? Out of 5, boy, he's a bad lucky dude.
I think the worst lie for me is if the dude has a whole nother family.
And you don't know about it.
And I don't know about it.
But this happens so often.
It happened to my friend. It happened, and then the whole abroad, because now everyone travels and travels and travels. You got your whole family out there. I'm gonna say it. No, I'm not gonna say it. But you got your whole other family.
On this program, you say it as it is.
Yeah.
You got your whole other family. Nah. I don't know what I'll do to you because I have to do something.
You just keep it moving.
Nah.
It's deep.
It's not
so
as simple
deep.
as that.
So deep.
Yeah, we see the movies, don't we? Yeah. All right. It's been good, but I still want to have one more before, because I know time is very important here. But I found this article that I want to ask. It's more for the ladies, not really for me.
Okay.
And I want to know what you ladies would do if you were in this circumstance. All right. So I'm going to read it as much as I can.
Okay.
Right. So here it goes. It says, I am a 20-year-old young woman. I met a guy in May of this year. At first, I wasn't sure if I should pursue a relationship with him because he was rough around the edges. However, after a while, he changed and become almost the perfect man. There's only one issue. His penis is small.
Oh, Lord.
And he doesn't satisfy me sexually.
Oh, auntie.
He enjoys giving me oral pleasure. And although that is okay, I still want to be satisfied the traditional way. He regularly speaks about marriage, and I should be excited. However, I am rather confused as to how to feel. I don't want to leave him because he is a good man. But on the other hand, I'm terrified of going into a marriage with a man who can't satisfy me because I will be unhappy.
Ooh.
I want to leave the relationship, but I don't know how to do so or on what grounds because he treats me really well. If I leave him, he will be devastated. Please advise me as to what to do. The floor is yours.
Don't leave him.
Don't leave
him.
Be honest though. Be honest. You gotta be honest.
This is something you have to do role play for.
No, be honest. We role play, but be honest. Go on.
Do you know what? I've had a relationship like that where it was like,
babe.
Wait, no. I want to hear what Ag's gonna say.
Even this was when I was early in my early stages of being active.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, what the fuck is all this?
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing with this?
Oh my gosh.
But thank the Lord I weren't in a situation where I was getting married. I wouldn't even let it get that far, I think, to be honest.
So what?
Can I give a scenario as well?
Yeah.
I remember someone I used to talk to, she was telling me that when she was with the dude and he was doing it, she was trying to feel it and she couldn't feel where it was. And then she felt it and then it was like really small, like baby finger, type of thing. And he had the audacity to say to her, are you worried that you're too big?
Oh God! No!
Did he actually?
He say that he should get a slap.
Reverse psychology.
Oh wow!
He was like, "What's the matter? Are you worried that you're going to be too big?"
Hey,
my mouth needs to close.
Hey, that guy, he's a brave guy. No, he's confident.
Yeah, I like the confidence.
He's confident. He values his package well. You know what I mean? So
I like that confidence.
Hey. I love that.
Can you imagine?
But he has to flip it because he realized that there's nothing happening there. You know what I mean?
Let me hear what you're going to say first because I cut you to say what I was.
I don't know. I'm just, for me, it wouldn't work because I think for me, sexual.
So you're gonna dash away all the good qualities,
but that's gonna be a problem in. Regardless of how great he is, that's going to be a problem where it's either I stay and go somewhere else as well, without him knowing, because I wouldn't want to hurt his feelings.
Yeah. So basically, you're going to stay there, lie to him, knowing the fact that he can't do the full 100 and you're going to have to go get the full 100 sorted out somewhere else.
Sex is a big deal for me.
Yeah, of course.
It's a big deal. Like
I think it's the main glue of the relationship, because no matter how nice you are with the person, you want to have that explosion. You know what I mean? That sensation.
That's how you connect. For me, that's how I connect with my partner. I was saying to my partner recently that when we first consummated our relationship, I was literally praying to God. I was like, good, please, Lord, I don't know what I'm going to encounter, but I promised I'm going to be good. So I promised, and then when I felt it, when I felt it, I was like,
yes, you were like, yes,
hallelujah.
I got what I want.
Them ones, and he was like, is that what your thought process was?
Yeah, but a lot of women, that's the thought process. You know, they want to know that the package is okay.
Yeah,
and I believe
at least
that
you can work with.
Yeah, but if it's really non-existent, so what about you? Yeah, man.
I'm the compassionate one. I'm the one who's like,
you're gonna settle.
Let's do a role play. I love my role play.
Sacrifice yourself.
Sacrifice. All right. Go on, role play.
All right, Tommy.
Yes.
We need to talk.
Okay, talk to me.
Tommy.
Yeah.
You know I love you, darling.
Yeah, I love you too.
But what you got down there, Tom, Tom, it's not working. Or no, I'll wait till we're doing the do. So
all right, we're in the do. We're in the do. Yeah. Are you loving it?
No, Tom. It's...
Am I doing
we need
good?
To talk, Tom.
Score me out of 10.
Do you know what? For me, I can't role play. Like, you know how I am. My face, my body language.
I'll be like, what the hell is going on? Like, what is this? For me, if it's not right there, I am done. You don't have to ask the body language. Everything shuts down.
Yeah.
You run out of petrol.
Okay,
it's gone.
so listen. I just need to be honest with you. I really love you.
Yeah.
And I love everything that we've got going together. But I just feel like the sex is not working.
What can I do to improve?
Your willy's
Can I have
too
an
small.
affair?
Yeah. Can I go outside?
So we need to discuss what we're going to do.
Well, this is what I was blessed with.
Well, God had bigger plans for you.
God have better plans. The mouth is working, right?
No, we are not talking of mouth.
There's only so much head you want, though.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah. Of course.
So, what are we going to do?
I don't know. I cannot do anything about this.
Surgery?
Is there even such a thing?
Yeah. In America, I remember back then I used to see something you can go and do enlargement.
Or what about if we have an arrangement and I just have one person that I see for that?
That's not good.
Yeah.
That's not good. That's not
so
good.
What are we going to do then?
That's why I like what Ag said. I'm not staying, because if you stay, as you just said it.
Supposing you never find your one.
Which one?
The one in your life.
No, I can't find the one.
He was the one.
I know he's not going to be the one, because Ag said it before. The thing is,
Auntie-Ags, you have to find another way.
No, but she's saying the same thing as you, but trying to make it a little bit nicer.
Yeah.
You're saying you'll stay with me,
but you find alternatives.
No. So watch it. You're saying you're staying with me, but you're going to go get it from somebody else,
or
put
you
it
have
on you.
Surgery, or
forget about the surgery. Surgery might only make it grow extra inch. Probably still not even enough. That's probably 2 inch now. You know what I mean? So it's not work. So better you walk away from that person. Yes. This person have to live with that and know that he has to figure a way out there.
But
maybe
that might work for someone else.
Yeah, somebody else.
Because the guy that I was dating back in them days, he's got a kid. I think he's in a relationship, but he's got a kid.
Well, you look at him thinking, how?
Yeah.
He probably go put it off in a tube. Like,
I was thinking,
wow,
that's nice. I'm happy for him.
Happy for him.
You know what I mean? But it might be all right for someone else. And for me, maybe later on in later stage in life where you just want companionship.
And then that's it.
And
you just want some cuddles.
But you know what I've just thought about?
Yeah.
Maybe, actually, I won't stay with him. Do you know why?
Why?
Maybe he's only a nice guy because he knows that he's small.
And that's how it goes.
Overcompensating.
Yeah.
So the real him, he's not shown me.
Yeah,
it's
because
not his fault.
I
That's the
remember
thing.
I remember this guy.
Oh, but hold on. I thought someone said this. What you do with it is how you use
Nah,
it.
mate, no. When they say that, they are saying it when you have the good size. Yeah, when you have the good size, when you are a man and you got the good size. We're not saying come and show it and yeah, you know what I mean, and come and lick down people. It can be.
Question.
Wait, so I was gonna say there's a guy. This is true story. This guy I know him personally, and he's a DJ. He has the most chat. If you stand up next to him, very boisterous, and you know what I mean. And I remember his girlfriend was telling me like, just look at him. You see, he have all that chat. And when it comes in the bedroom, that thing don't work. She said, don't work. I'm telling you. She said, you see him have that big old chat and go on. She said, in the bedroom, that thing don't work. He has to be using a dildo on me. Trust me. She said, yeah. She said, he has to be using a dildo to help. Yeah. I'm telling you. And I was like, so look at it. I felt sorry for him though. I was like, oh.
My question is, why are you so comfortable with that girl that she can talk to you about them?
My girl, look at my face.
No.
I got a comfortable face. Listen, I got good friends that who
can
say.
How embarrassing though.
It is embarrassing because I felt sorry for him and I was like, this big talk that he has.
Say hello to him nicely after that.
Of course, I say, I go.
But it's a lot of these guys that do all that big man talk.
Yeah.
They're the ones that are either underperforming, can't perform, don't have nothing to perform with, or they just talk too much.
That's what it is.
So my question to you, Troy, is what is your advice to those men out there that don't have, and I'm coming to you also, you have to give female advice.
Yeah.
What's your advice to the men who haven't got the tool?
I don't have any advice.
Oh!
Your father, blame your father.
No. It's not who you should blame.
Yeah, but your father gave you that thing. It's a generational thing,
So you don't have no advice?
I'm okay. My father was okay. You know what I mean? Your father,
Alex, what's your advice to all the men out there?
Find someone who ain't into sex.
Yeah, that's it. That's find somebody who just wants the mouth. Who wants them out all the time.
Sex is not for everyone.
Yeah.
Not everyone.
Of course it is.
No, not everyone gets pleasure in it like that.
Yeah, not everybody likes it like that.
Okay, very true.
So find a woman who wants, maybe they should become a lesbian, I think.
Yeah.
I think they should become a lesbian.
There's no such thing as advice, really.
Did you hear what he said?
He should become a lesbian.
I think he should become a lesbian.
Boy.
You're right. Find someone who's not where sex is low on their priority list.
But disclaimer for this show, I'm just want to say, guys with the small thing, I am not bashing you. Yeah, I'm just saying, it's not everybody is born gifted. Some guys are ugly, some guys are handsome, some are fat, muscly, athletic. Everybody's built different. Just find who works for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't try to force yourself to be somebody else you're not.
Absolutely.
That is
and
it.
there's always someone out there for somebody, right?
There's always somebody out there for somebody. There's this woman who just love to talk. And that's the lady maybe who for you. Because my Bridget said he has a girl and all she wants to do is talk. And she said to him, is it sex? Is sex everything? That means, you see the guy with the small thing?
Yeah.
That's the girl for him.
Right.
Who she just wants to talk on Netflix and, watch all his program and just cuddle. That's the girl for him, you know what I mean? But on that note still, have you got anything final to say, Ags, before we close out this lovely podcast?
No, I think I've said all I've said, but yeah, definitely somebody out there for everyone. I like to think anyway.
Yeah, I think so. In Jamaica, they have this quote, every stick have their own a bush. Yeah, I hope that makes sense to everybody who may not understand what I'm saying. But every person as their person.
Yeah.
That's what it means.
Definitely.
Yeah. What about you, Amma?
Would you rather, and you could take it in any context you want, but would you rather give or receive?
What are we talking about here?
This is with you and your partner. No, we are not being explicitly clear. Just would you rather give or receive?
Can I just say this? This show is designed
like it is,
to
blah, blah,
yeah.
blah.
So, but be specific. Are you talking about giving or taking an injection? Is that what we're talking about?
Yes.
Giving and what?
Babe, would you rather give or receive?
Do you know what? I'm an empath, so I think I'd rather give.
All right. Thank you, guys. We love you all. Would you rather give or receive? Let us know.
Both.
Yeah, a bit of both, but yeah, definitely an empath. I think I like to give.
Yeah, me too. I'm a giver. Right? Yeah, of course you would.
Only child syndrome.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Thank you so much, guys.
Hey guys, we have come to the end of another amazing podcast. What I want from you guys is to send us in your dilemmas.
Emma,
So each week we're going to select one of your dilemmas and broadcast it in our podcast and discuss it and dissect it. Also, please do like, comment, and share this podcast.
I'll see you later, guys, and remember, thunder strike your enemies.